it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So here's Dallas's starting group. Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. Here's O'Neal. Fader on the way. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Doncic outside. From deep three-point range. The shot no good. And Utah will come the other way. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
To the inside. Tipped. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 5-point game, and Doncic launches from deep. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Outside Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. They get it back. Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Pass to Finney-Smith. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Dallas with it, trailing by 5. And Brunson, here we go. And a two-handed jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Dallas ball.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Left side Brunson. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Outside Mitchell. Inside. O'Neal on the wing. 5 on the clock. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Doncic on the wing, defended by Gobert. Now Brunson. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
And here's Conley. Powell with a steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Outside Finney-Smith. The kick out to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. The shot by Conley, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 so far. Brunson passes to Doncic. Back to Brunson. Takes the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. The shot won't fall.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
36 seconds left now in the first quarter. Mitchell into the lane. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And that one's good for Brunson.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to O'Neal. There's the triple. And that one's good. Mitchell for three. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Back to Doncic. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down,
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Now here's Mitchell. He has 7. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. The three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players. Clark, great to see those who seized the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance, and when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto the big league team.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 to shoot, picked by Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And here's Gobert from the arc.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
No good with a layup. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Mitchell against Doncic. Bogdanovich from long range. He can't get it to go, and it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Bullock. Brunson with it. Doncic outside. No good on the 3. Now here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. Now here's Bogdanovich. Now Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Doncic against Mitchell. Pass to Brunson. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brunson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Outside Conley. And he drives in. Now Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. The offensive rebound. Conley with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Crafty move. Good. And now it's a 6-point Utah lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Brunson finds Doncic. It's Bullock on the wing. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer, no good. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Fires from deep. Here's O'Neal. It's deflected.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Powell pulls it in.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Doncic against Gobert. Outside Brunson. No good with the triple. Utah leading. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Conley's got 4 points this quarter. And Doncic launches from deep. Dallas again missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Mitchell. And so it's Utah up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Bojan Bogdanovich, Mike Conley out there with Mitchell. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 14. Driving to the basket, and Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A line change here for Utah.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Dinwiddie following the bucket by the Jazz. Going inside. Outside for Green. Tries the spin move. Back to Dinwiddie. From downtown. 5 on the clock. Pass to Hardaway. Utah with the rebound. Clarkson passes to Gay. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Back to Clarkson. And here's Whiteside. Out to the right wing. There's a screen by Whiteside. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force. You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive. So you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
Now here's Clarkson. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Green, the pass to Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Clarkson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Oh, deflected. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter. And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, B.A. I mean, he's a versatile defender. And I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now. And that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and when to go.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Dinwiddie goes in. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And Marjanovic gets it to go.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Out to the wing from deep. Gay. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
From deep. It doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. Utah with the ball. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. From deep three-point range. Here's Azubuike. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Three-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound. 40 seconds left in the third. Hardaway with it. Now Whiteside defending. Here's Green. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Here's Marjanovic. Driving inside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. 20 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And here's Clarkson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to House. From the arc. The shot misses. And so it's Utah out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in at the two-guard. Back to Doncic. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
Good on the shot.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Brunson against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Here's Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Mitchell. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
From deep, here's Doncic. Drops in the three. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Conley. Here's O'Neal. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And Doncic launches from deep. Utah with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Another miss by Doncic.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And that one's long. Utah has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Mitchell against Doncic. And it's Mitchell. Oh, wow! Oh, big finish.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Another miss by Doncic. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Down low. Outside for Mitchell. The three is up. And it's Brunson with the rebound. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Powell's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. O'Neal on the wing. Jacks up a three. That shot off the mark. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Jazz.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
So impressed with this performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Charity stripe shot. Doesn't go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Bullock. Here's Brunson. And stolen by Gobert. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to O'Neal. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. And now the Mavs on the run. Finney-Smith's shot is off. From deep. Off on that one. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. A clean win. And one where they clearly...
Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up
Here we
front.
go. And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Down low. No good from Booker. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings...
Donovan Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Paul with the ball. Pass to Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And taken away by Johnson.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Now here's Conley, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Deflects the pass, and taken away by Paul. Here's Ayton. Johnson kicks to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Just 4 to shoot. There's the triple. Good on the 3-point shot.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. This year is a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
For 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here is Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Puts up a 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
3-point.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
2 minutes.
Bridges outside. On the wing, Booker. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. For 3, Booker. The shot will not fall. And it's Utah the other way. Mitchell outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And O'Neal gets it to go.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
There's the pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Mitchell. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Paul passes to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Drills the 3-pointer. Booker's got 9.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Conley. Passes to Gobert. Jacks up a 3. The shot comes out, and Phoenix the other way now. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Stolen by Mitchell. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Booker against Mitchell. Conley into the lane. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. That shot is off. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He delivered 9 points.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Pacers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. And here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded by Johnson. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. From past the arc. A putback, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got his first points in this one.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. The shot, no good.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit. Did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Johnson kicks to Bridges. He dishes it to Booker. Pulls it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Booker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Mitchell outside. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And then Mitchell hit the dunk.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Johnson, a wide open look. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 4.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
Bogdanovich left side. Mitchell outside. Ball's knocked loose. Bridges with the steal. Finished off the break. Now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Phoenix.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 3. Mitchell in the corner. And Utah another 3.
Well, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Ball finds Ayton. Booker with no one around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Conley for the 3. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3s they're allowing.
Paul against Conley. Booker outside to stop the run. Again, the miss by Booker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Conley against Paul. Back to O'Neal. Gobert down low. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Feed Rudy Gobert down low. Watch him cash in.
And it's Paul penetrating. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Mitchell. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Booker.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Jazz.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his skill.
Thanks so much, David and Wolf.
The Jazz, 28.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got Rudy Gay. Clarkson is out there with Whiteside, and it's House in a 2-guard.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Utah leading by 3. Now, here's Clarkson. House the pass to Clarkson. Driving the lane. As you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
Clarkson kicks to House. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Jazz now. They lead by 1. Gay passes to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Out to the right wing. And McGee kicks to Payne. McGee is screen on Clarkson. Back to Payne for the lead. Sinks the three-pointer. Payne's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Clarkson right side. Here's Gay outside. Rebound by the Suns. And here's Payne. McGee in the high post. The pass to Craig. Back to McGee. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Shamet. And it's Phoenix scoring again. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Clarkson outside. Here he goes. Pass to House. Back to Whiteside. They need this. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the night. The first one falls.
Shooting for Utah.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. And so here's Phoenix. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining.
Shamet on the wing.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. And he drives in. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Daniel House. That's a jump ball.
Here's Shamet. Can't hit that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Clarkson kicks to House. There's a good screen.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Driving in. And it's Shamet missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
House the pass to Clarkson. For 3. And the 3 ball is good. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Payne gets a wide open look. And the Suns miss again. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Whiteside inside. Craig defending. Whiteside, good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
All right, fans, that was your Suns.
Suns trail by 3.
Make some noise.
Now Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside Conley. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. Booker pulls it in. Paul for 3.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Jazz lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Misses off the left iron.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness. You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Paul looking over the floor. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Fires the three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson against Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Gobert with a screen on Booker. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He told them you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Booker against Mitchell. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And they get it.
And they've gone ice cold from the outside as they're trying to cut into this deficit. The three-point percentage much worse this half than it was in the first.
Conley feeling it out. Pass to Mitchell from the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. The three, and there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Here is Conley. Mitchell outside. O'Neal against Bridges. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
2 minutes.
Booker in the corner. Johnson outside. Over to the wing. Johnson with a screen on Conley. Paul finds Bridges. Booker with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Good on the triple. Bridges got it back down to single digits for the Suns.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, this is Bojan Bogdanovich's specialty. You make a three on one end, he says, I got you back.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Utah needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Really left alone that time.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Phoenix foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
And so it's Utah with the win. They seem to... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
inside, Johnson and Ayton.
Here we go.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for the Mavericks, Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in a 2-guard. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Booker can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Doncic outside. Spins. Pass to Bullock. Outside Brunson. He takes it in. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Booker for 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Off target from 3-point range. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Ayton. The shot comes out. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Kicks it to Doncic. Knocks down the long J.
It's just pure shooting talent really sets Doncic apart. He's got touch, accuracy, and supreme confidence.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Booker, good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Outside Brunson. Fires the 3. Tries the spin move. Pass to Bullock. Takes a 3. Now Doncic. Covered by Johnson. Doncic, no good. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start. To the middle. Powell with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's Bridges on the wing. No good from outside.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track. I just love the ball movement.
Suns timeout. And the last seconds get free t-shirts.
The Suns trailing.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
1:46 left in the first.
All right, fans.
Outside Booker.
Mavericks dance team. Make some noise, fans.
The 3 ball. Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 5 now.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic for 3. That shot missing. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul.
Finney-Smith.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. Paul passes to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
It's Doncic with a drive. Pass to Bullock. Doncic outside. From outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Booker against Brunson. Here he goes. Booker can't get it to go.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Ooh, a good look from Bridges. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Here's Doncic. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. It's a tie game in Dallas. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along too.
Left side Booker takes the three. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
3 points.
Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Grimes in that catch and shoot.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Stolen by Ayton. Booker for 3. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it. This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
There's the triple. And it's Booker again missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Doncic. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns leading. Fires from the wing. Bridges misses.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Brunson passes to Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And the basket by Bridges.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Mavericks have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. All against Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, no good again that time. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Brunson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Booker against Brunson from the left block. And it's finished by Booker inside. Booker's got 8 here in this quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And Brunson, here we go. He's off on the layup. And it's Phoenix's ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2. For 3, Booker. That one is off. And the Mavericks going the other way now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Back to Bullock. Johnson against Doncic. 6 to shoot. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Phoenix on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Doncic's shot is good.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Outside Booker lets it go from deep. And it's Booker again missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Phoenix has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Paul into the lane, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Just awesome to see Chris Paul continue to play at such a high level. Certainly a first ballot Hall of Famer.
19 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Bullock. The 3 is up. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Bridges passes to Paul. Takes a 3. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Davis Bertans is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Green. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now Craig. Crowder outside. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Crowder's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Just get yourself into the right spot, and Crowder waits for that one to knock it down.
To the paint. Here's Marjanovic.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Pass to Shamet. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Dinwiddie against Payne. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Bertans. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Shamet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And the Suns pushing it up now. And the Suns get another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Hardaway on the wing. Dinwiddie outside. Fires the 3. Marjanovic inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Pass to Shamet. Let's go with a 3. That shot is off. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Crowder with a steal. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And McGee with the stuff.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Dinwiddie outside. Outside Hardaway. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the wing on the left.
2 minutes.
Payne, pass to McGee. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Payne. Takes it inside. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Screen by Marjanovic. Dinwiddie, no good. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Ball's going up the court. Craig, no good. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation. That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Three-pointer connects from downtown. Craig's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Dinwiddie goes in. Second chance effort. And the layup is good. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket in this one.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Pass to Shamet. Up and over Hardaway. Shamet, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Phoenix has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Here's McGee. Out to Craig. Over Green. They grab their own miss. McGee. That one goes in. McGee's got his second basket on the night.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen. Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And a deep three from Paul. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Phoenix looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. The hustle they've shown on defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Suns shooting the rock well at 46%. And so in the game for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. It's Booker on the wing from the arc. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Right side, Brunson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Booker. All alone. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
Booker, a fantastic shooter. When he's got his feet underneath him, he's one of the best in the league.
Here's Phoenix. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Paul passes to Booker. Here's Bridges. Outside for Booker. Ayton, a screen on Brunson. Here's Booker. Mavericks with a rebound. Powell's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Down low. Oh, Paul with the block.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Phoenix.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
It's Doncic with a drive, and Doncic with the jam.
so creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Bridges outside. And here's Ayton. Pass to Paul. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. And a deep three from Paul. And they recover it. Johnson finds Booker. Goes back up. Johnson inside. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Doncic. No good that time. Nice D from Bridges. Here's Paul. From deep, Johnson. Bridges against Doncic. And the basket by Bridges. And the Suns lead by 21.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Such a wide open look.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Left side Booker. The three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
It's Booker on the wing. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Puts up a three. And he can't get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Stolen by Bridges. Out left to the wing. From deep, Johnson hits the three-pointer.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Doncic. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last three.
Paul with it. Out to Bridges. From deep. And the Suns get another three.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way they're
tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Conley, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Mitchell in at point guard.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Mitchell against Doncic. Outside Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Gobert. Shoots over Powell. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Driving inside. The drive by Doncic. For Mitchell, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Brunson against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And that one good.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
For Dallas, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. To the middle, it's stolen by Gobert. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 3-point game. Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich, and the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. The pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Mitchell passes to Gobert.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Here's Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Doncic. Michael Conley making his last shot. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys will see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Here's Doncic after the basket by Utah. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here's Conley. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Mitchell passes to Gobert. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Basket, good.
In a league of huge guys, Gobert's size stands out, helps him absorb contact.
To the paint, it's stolen by Gobert. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock, and they take the lead. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now Brunson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Lets it go with a three. Dallas again turning it over.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
12 seconds left in the first. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Powell with the steal. And a deep three from Doncic. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Utah.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Brunson, good. Utah trailing here. Now, here's Mitchell. The tray. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. And stolen by Bogdanovich. To the right side. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. There's the three. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Brunson finds Powell. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. Stolen by O'Neal. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. That's tipped. Passes it to Brunson. Doncic against Bogdanovich. The drive by Doncic. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Now here's Powell. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Conley. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich inside. Brunson covering. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Now, here's Doncic following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Doncic kicks to Brunson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Finney-Smith.
Good effort and good D by Bojan Bogdanovic. He was in great position.
Here's O'Neal. Conley surveying the D. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Brunson, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker. You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had. And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that three ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovic with a screen on Doncic. Out to Conley. Shot clock at 2. Shoots over Brunson. Another miss by Utah.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Back to Doncic. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He ends up dropping in. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside, and it's Azubuike in at the 4 slot.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Hardaway banked in off the glass.
I'll tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime if that possession's any indication.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Gay with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Jazz lead by 1. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Bertans. Back to Hardaway. And there's the drive. That shot misses. And Utah the other way now. And here's the fast break. Gay with it. Now Green defending. It's good.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Here is House. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, no good for House. Hardaway with a wide open look. Dallas, no good that time either.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Right side against Dinwiddie. Count the basket. And now a 7-point Jazz lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Hardaway passes to Bertans. And here's Green outside. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clarkson outside. The pass again. Fires for three. Utah the rebound. Azubuike goes up and lays it nice and easy. Azubuike's got his second bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Dinwiddie kicks to Hardaway. Marjanovic with a screen for Hardaway. Inside. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket for Marjanovic.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Gay inside. Marjanovic on him, and that one's good by Gay.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack. Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Clarkson outside. He kicks it to Whiteside. Got a piece of it. Here's Bertans. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Hardaway gets it to go.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
The drive by Clarkson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Bertans, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Bertans. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Drives to the hoop. Out to Conley. Passes it to Clarkson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with it. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jazz leading by 6. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in a power forward. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovic. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Utah.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And here is Mitchell after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. From deep. He's off on that one, and it's Dallas the other way. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Doncic. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Gobert. O'Neal from long range. They get it back. Nice ball movement by Utah. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
And Doncic throws it down.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Now, here's Mitchell. Stolen by Brunson. Doncic with it. Conley picks him up. And Doncic, here we go. Utah with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Launches a 3, and Conley gets it to go. The assist from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Finney-Smith, rebound Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Here's Conley. Shoots the 3. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort. Tries yet again. With the clock winding down, he lays it in.
Don't you love it when Donovan Mitchell throws himself on the offensive glass, putting his athleticism to great use.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Over to the left wing. Dishes it to Powell. Pass to Doncic. Over Mitchell. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
1:15 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Mitchell passes to Conley. From deep. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Doncic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Powell with a screen on Mitchell. Doncic fires from way outside. Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Pass to O'Neal. Conley for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic fires from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Doncic has got it back down to within single digits for Dallas. Mitchell outside. And so it's Utah with the win. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Launches a 3, and he buries his first look. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Mitchell against Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Paul. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Into the lane. Here's Ayton. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Outside Bogdanovic. No good on the triple. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Booker can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Inside, deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. Three-pointer, Bridges. Suns keep it alive. Can't get it to drop. Utah trailing here. Here's O'Neal from deep. And here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. The 3-ball. Pure from three-point range. Booker's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Conley with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Bogdanovic from deep. Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns leading. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Conley. Here's O'Neal. There's the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Pulls up on the wing. Another one falls for Phoenix. So it's Utah now, trailing by 2. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Bogdanovic on the wing. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Well, you love to see Bogdanovic stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Paul against Conley. Bogdanovich from long range. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Now there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanovich. What a knockdown shot.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down in your chance.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Booker can't get it to go. Utah leading. Pass to Conley. Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Stolen by Bridges. They've got numbers. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Bogdanovich against Johnson. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Paul with a steal. It's tipped. Stolen by Conley. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Ayton. The 3 from Mitchell. Drains the triple. Mitchell's got 7 points. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Ayton finds Paul. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the Players Union, advocating for the players at large, and I have such admiration for it.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell. Booker defending. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Conley passes to Bogdanovich from 15 feet away. And too long on the shot.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Pass to Booker. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, BA, I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
For 3, Bridges. Here's a 3 from Paul. The rebound by the Jazz. On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. The 3. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Here's a 3 from Paul. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Pass to O'Neal. Launches it. O'Neal on the wing. Off target from outside. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Bridges, right side, beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
The three from Mitchell. No good there. And Phoenix the other way now.
Boy, an all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Conley against Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. Misses the three. And two other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and three-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are two hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Outside Bogdanovich. Counted from distance. 9 points in the game.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Paul. Right side Booker. Fires for three. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a three-point answer.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the floor for Phoenix, they've got Landry Shamet, JaVale McGee out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Payne in at the point guard position. Shamet, no good. Utah's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And there's the drive. Clarkson for three, and the three-pointer goes. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Outside Craig. Outside Payne. Takes it inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Stolen by Payne. Here's the break. The pull-up jumper. And it's Phoenix with another.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Whiteside. Here's House. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Craig with it. Now guarded by Gay. Outside Payne. Back to Shamet. Outside Payne. Clock at 6. Pass to Crowder. Over Clarkson. And it's Crowder missing. Utah's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
McGee passes to Craig. Pulls it from the top of the key. The shot by Payne, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Azubuike. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. Shaman, no good. Utah trailing here. Here's House. And another miss by Utah.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Good on the second one. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Clarkson, here we go. And Whiteside gets the double team. Clarkson outside to the middle. A shot to stop the drought. Whiteside can't get it to go.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And the Suns call time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
A line change here for Utah.
Dancers dance team.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. Booker defending. O'Neal on the wing. This for the tie. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. O'Neal's got 5 now.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Paul finds Bridges. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. Offensive board. 4 on the clock. Booker for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. For the lead. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Back to Johnson. And stolen by Gobert. Stolen by Booker. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Utah's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Booker against Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Suns shooting around 44%. Not bad. Up top, Paul with the drive. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Outside Conley. Right side Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. The three from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns leading. Paul with it. Pass to Booker. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Now here's Booker. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Mitchell up top. Booker defending. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Paul passes to Ayton. Booker for three. Buries it from three. And the Suns lead by 5.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell with the ball. Booker defending. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. No one near him. Bullseye!
Well, the ability of Conley to be effective at any range means the defense can never relax.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here. Johnson with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. The three from Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Bridges, a screen on Conley. Pass to Booker. This one for three. Off to Mark. His 6th miss in 13 tries. Out to the right wing. Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded by Bridges. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot, and Booker puts up a deep three. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And Utah calls time here. They're behind by 3. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
The putback. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. Nope.
DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team, David. Thank you. Now, a look at Dallas' starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And the wide open shot from Paul, and he's good on the 3 ball. Paul's got the first 3 points tonight for the Suns. Paul against Doncic. Another shot. This one for 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Booker the pass to Johnson. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Good.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Now here's Bullock. Defended by Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson, no good. Quick start for the Suns in this one. Bridges kicks to Johnson. A 3-ball. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Ayton a screen on Doncic. Paul passes to Ayton. It's rebounded by Dallas. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Out to Doncic. Here's the three. Nailed from three-point land.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Down low. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
First team foul.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic outside. Driving the lane, and Doncic throws it down.
Speedy drive by Doncic, that doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here's Doncic from the arc. He can't get it to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Now the pass to Finney-Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Clock at 6 to the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. And I think he's only going to get better down there.
Pass to Booker. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Bridges, no one around him. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Doncic dishes to Bullock. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Doncic.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Yeah, those are the shots you want. But they've been trickling out on them, guys. They just got to stay with it. Persist in getting those good shots inside, and they'll drive.
Doncic way outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 19-7 run. On the wing, Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Puts it up. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 8 points for Devin Booker.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Back to Doncic. Over Paul. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
Gets it off. That shot no good. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Al Paul. Out left to the wing. Here's Ayton. Offline with his 3. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 13. Looking to get it going. Here's Powell. Doncic right side. Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Finney-Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Doncic against Paul. 6 to shoot. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. Johnson wide open. He fires. No good from outside. And taken away by Johnson. Booker looking around. Plenty of space. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And what a baller Booker is. Capable of torching you from any spot on the floor. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Paul kicks to Booker. Top of the key. And he drops that one in. And that's 12 points for Devin Booker.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Doncic. Plays it up and banks it in.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
All up top, guarded by Doncic. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Brunson finds Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Out to Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Here's Bullock. Doesn't go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Paul with the 3. The shot misses. Mavericks trail by 18. Doncic outside. Takes it inside. Yep, that one goes in there. Doncic has got 11.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Paul outside. Booker outside. Drills it from outside. He's got 15.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic fires from way outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
First personal foul. First team foul. Maverick substitution.
Here's Payne. passes it to Shamet. Three-pointer. That one misses. And so it's Phoenix with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the... All right, David, thank you. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Travis Bertans out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one spot. And that one's good, Shamet. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Offensive rebound. McGee launches a 3, and that one's good. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Now here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Crowder. This one for 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. Mavericks trail by 18. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside Hardaway. Spins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark. Showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Jr. never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaway.
Now here's Payne. Dinwiddie covering. Payne passes to Shamet. No good with the triple. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Marjanovic kicks to Hardaway. Good work defensively by Crowder. Suns leading by 16. Payne with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. McGee inside. Working on Bertans. Now here's Payne. Dinwiddie covering. Payne passes to Shamet. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here we go, one-on-one.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the wide open shot from Green. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. And here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Shamet on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Trying to end the drought. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
There's the drive. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Crowder kicks to Shamet. Sinks the three-pointer. Shamit's got 8 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Dinwiddie. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Suns leading by 17. Payne with it. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Takes the three. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Green. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. From deep three-point range. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Payne looking around. The pass to Crowder. 4 seconds left. And that's 2 points on the layup. Crowder's got his first basket. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Suns lead by 19. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
That's his first personal foul.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Paul looking over the floor. Booker in the corner. Beyond the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Paul against Doncic. To the left wing. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Tries the spin move. Pass to Bullock. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Doncic. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bridges shot. Good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Doncic with the bucket.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
Paul dishes to Booker. Bridges outside. Paul outside. Back to Bridges. Stolen by Brunson. Doncic with it. Bridges covering. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. And he makes good on the layup. And the Suns lead by 18.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
The drive by Doncic. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on 8.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Paul with the 3. Powell pulls it in. Now the Mavericks with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Pass to Doncic. Johnson with the block. And they're able to recover. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
107 left in the fourth. For 3, Booker gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Suns.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Now Paul. From deep. Ayton kicks to Paul. And a miss there on the triple. Doncic fires from way outside. Bridges with the board. Here's Paul. From deep three-point range. Paul missing again. Doncic fires from way outside. It's off. And so it's Phoenix East. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.